So game week 2 is fast approaching. It's time to take a look at some of the fixtures and where are the points coming from.
Mate, why do you take fantasy football so seriously? If you don't know the answer to that, I'm out of here.
So first up is the Friday fixture. So it's one to be aware of because I think the deadline for game week 2 closes at 6:45 UK time. That's one, yeah, you really need to keep an eye on that. If you're expecting to do some transfers on Saturday morning, well, you might wake up disappointed because, yeah, there is a game on Friday. I forget exactly why, so if anyone can comment and tell me why this game's being played on Friday, then yeah, I'd appreciate it. I should probably know being a Villa fan. So yeah, 7:45 on Fridays, Villa United. Now, Villa have had, I'll be honest, not the best of form against Man United. We haven't beaten them in the league at Villa Park since Hansen quipped.
You can't win anything with kids.
Now, United did look pretty good against Spurs. I mean, they didn't create a whole lot, but they still look solid enough. I know that at the back they look pretty good as well. The new keeper looked actually half decent. Maybe didn't look that interested. So yeah, and then moving on to Saturday, starting off with the early kickoff, Southampton against Everton. Obviously, both teams had a 2-2 draw on the first game week. They'll be looking to kind of improve on their performances, I think. Southampton good against Newcastle, but Everton weren't very good against Watford at all. But yeah, promising signs from Ross Barkley for Everton. I thought that goal was pretty awesome. Could be a good game just to kick off the Saturday. And then going on to the 3 o'clocks, so Spurs-Stoke. Eriksen's probably one to look out for there. He looked pretty lively, he was very creative at Old Trafford. And will Harry Kane do well? And as for Stoke, well, the only interest I had in that game was if Bojan was going to play, and he didn't. I think he's actually injured, so yeah, no real interest for me on that one. Sunderland Norwich, again, I haven't got any players from either of these teams, so I'm not going to be focusing much on this game. But yeah, Sunderland need to do something to bounce back after the Leicester defeat. Swansea, they did well against Chelsea. I mean, to go to Stamford Bridge and score twice, that's yeah, no mean feat. So I expect they'll be taking a lot of positives from the Chelsea game up against Newcastle, who themselves maybe want to step up and try and improve on their first game. Obviously, the 2-2 draw with Southampton, they did well to come back from behind. So yeah, we'll see. But I think, yeah, the home advantage might be the one to pay there. And again, I haven't got any of these players in my team, so my focus isn't going to be on that game. Watford West Brom, again, no players in this game, so not a whole lot of interest. Going on to West Ham, so my new boy Payet, or Payet, we'll call him Dimitri for now. He's in. He looked really strong against Arsenal and looked very creative as well. So yeah, I'm hoping for big things from him at home to Leicester. And Leicester themselves were actually very good as well in the first game. So obviously with Mahrez, if you pronounce that right, scoring 15 points, and Albrighton as well, my former Villa favourite. He did very well. I'm predicting a West Ham win there with Payet getting a couple of assists. And then going on to Sunday, Palace Arsenal. Now Palace, what a signing Johan Cabaye has been. Already coming up with 10 points. Pardew effect, right? And then the big one at 4 o'clock on the Sunday, City Chelsea. Find out City's true title credentials. They did look very good against West Brom. To Yaya Toure with 2 goals, very solid. So if you're sat there with a City player, then you should be pretty happy. And yeah, what happened to Chelsea? They need to bounce back quite a bit if they're going to cement their case for the title, and they need to do something special up at the Etihad. And the Monday night game, quite a lot of interest in my team for this one. So obviously with Liverpool, I've got Klein and my new captain for this week. He's in this game as well. It's not the guy Ritchie, so I'm not putting Matt Ritchie as captain this week. I am going to go for CB20. I mean, Benteke for Liverpool. So yeah, who have you picked in your team for this week and what are your predictions? Feel free to leave a comment below this video or subscribe for more. I'll be doing a review after the weekend just to see how my team did and how everyone else's team did.